Hey, step two. All right, here we are. This is the loose works on paper piece. This is the Untitled Memory Like Fire is Radiant and Immutable. This is the one that's on loan from Gautreaux. And this piece was sent to us via Jack Shaman in New York. And they basically had each of these pieces wrapped in glassine, set into a little box. And there is a map. There's actually two maps in the box. And hey Reed, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I'll use you as my subject. So these were all individual, and they came with two plans. There's a plan 1, plan 2, and there's one particular plan that Firelei and Maria Elena wanted to go with. And so we went with that one, and I'll talk more in detail about that. But for right now, these pieces are on paper or maps or other things, and then they're mounted onto a board. And then how they attach to the wall is they attach via magnets. So Reed here is going to take one off just to show you the back. So on the back of the works there are magnet strips that she put on, and they work okay. They've attracted some dust. And then what we've done here is we just have screws on the wall and then magnets which were supplied to us, and then the work just attaches back onto the wall via a magnet.
Some of them.
And then some have a...
Try to find one with the... This one has the razor blade.
Oh yes, and some get really high tech. They used razor blades and put tape over them. So
some of them will fall if they don't.
Fairly crude, so you just have to make sure you have enough magnet strength. We found that the medium to larger size magnets work better than the small ones. But Shaman just gave us a huge bag full of magnets, like 100 magnets, and we just picked through them. Ideally, we had an idea for this piece where we had a big sheet of sheet metal that we were going to attach onto the wall, and that worked really well because they stuck really well with the steel plate, but it wasn't big enough, and Maria Elena and Firelei decided the sheet metal wasn't big enough, so we ended up going back right to the wall for the installation of these pieces. But that's the arrangement. That's how those things attach. So when you get these, they'll be all individually just wrapped in glassine in a little box, and then we just lay them out according to the plan. Okay, so that's Memory Like Fire.